What's up, guys? Welcome to...
No, not welcome to... What? We're not... This will be the first and last time you're on a video. Should I be driving 10 and 2?
A little bit...
No one's dogs in my car, don't worry.
A little bit different of a situation today. I'm not usually on camera, first off. But we are doing a house call to help with a little situation working with one of our clients. Do you want to just give a little bit of background as to where we're going, what we're doing?
Sure. Well, again, we don't do private sessions, so that's why Casey said this is a little bit of a different situation. But started as a virtual coaching call customer, I never call them customers, client, and they're really trying to figure out if the new to them dog in their home is going to stay put. I see a lot of potential in this dog. I am honestly usually pretty brutally honest with people of like, if I think the behaviors they're dealing with a dog is going to be like a long-term journey, or hey, they really just need super clear leadership for a while and this dog's going to turn into a really great situation. That's more of how I feel about this dog personally. But the biggest drawback, they're seeing progress in so many things, but the biggest drawback is the dog with the resident cat, who was there first, is their buddy, of course. That's how our cat is as well. And they don't want to be like uprooting this cat's routine and livelihood and stuff. Livelihood? Yeah, the cat has a job. But like, it's life, because this new dog wants to try to kill it. So I don't know to what severity the intensity is of this dog with this cat, but it sounds like there's some major prey drive in this situation, and that's why we're going over there today to see kind of like what we can help with, because I'd love to keep this dog in this home if we can, because they're great owners. They're people that I'm like, this dog would be so lucky to live a life with you. And honestly, the dog has really, really good potential. He's a cool dude. And I know it sounds mean, but like I would tell them if the dog wasn't a cool dude. So even when they came to me the first time, I was like, okay, this dog has a lot of potential, because we're also trying to figure out if we're going to do a board and train. But of course, they're trying to figure out if they are going to be the right fit for this dog, and if the dog's going to be a right fit for them too. I think that not enough people take that into consideration. I get that like they've already adopted this dog, but it does need to be the right fit for everyone. So they're trying to do everything they possibly can from a training perspective. They're investing, obviously, in this dog, because even if they don't keep him, they want to really make sure that they set him up for success to go to an awesome home and not back to the shelter.
All right, so that's what we're doing. We're going to go assess the situation, and we're going to film it to show you guys what's going on. So Stay tuned.
Bye. You're walking in.
Yeah, he is downstairs.
Okay, so does he not normally, like, if people are coming in, like, hear it and stuff?
Yeah, so we did. So this is Nori.
Nori. Is Nori, like, guess? Like, can I pet her?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes. She will, she is like,
oh, you're so pretty.
She'll let you know if she doesn't want to be pet. She'll
Same
give you a little nip.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
you guys
Same
have a
with
cat,
ours.
so you know.
Ours
okay.
is way sassier.
Okay.
So I'm like used to cats biting, so that's why I always wanted to ask.
Yeah, she'll love you for a few pets, and then she'll be like, okay, that's enough. Thank you.
I totally get it. All right. Do you want to take our shoes off?
No.
Are you sure?
Leave him on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we did put him, he's in his crate right now.
Okay.
We have a crate in our basement.
Okay.
Yesterday, we had him in the crate for a few hours, and when we came home, we let him out. He gets very, like, kind of overexcited when he comes out of the crate. And recently he started barking at us.
Okay.
And it will be before we have the e-collar on.
Sure.
So it's like if we take the e-collar off and then let him out, we'll put a slip lead on.
Yep.
And yesterday I went down to go get him, and the barking turned into then the same behavior he used to do to us in the yard.
Okay,
in
like
the
the
basement.
launching at you guys, the biting and stuff like
biting,
this.
and he just like couldn't cycle down.
Yeah.
So I tried doing like a shush, stepping forward, telling him to sit, which he would tolerate for a second, and then he would just like come back at me. And we like couldn't get it to stop. So John came down to help me out. And then we finally got the e-collar on him and was able to do a stronger correction.
Okay.
And then it
Did it
kind
settle
of
down?
settled down. So we can head down here.
Awesome.
And then when John comes, so we just keep this door closed for Nori. That cat door's locked.
Okay. So close that when you're coming down, Case. Oh, it's nice that you can have like a space down here specifically for him.
Yeah.
And it's like nice and quiet and cool down here for him.
Yep. He can definitely hear, you know, when we're walking around upstairs, like there's definitely some of that, but.
I like that he's not barking. Oh, I spoke too soon. So well, actually, I'm going to let you do it how you are doing it, and then I'll give some suggestions from here. When you guys are going for a walk, I'm guessing, like, are one of you coming down to get him, and then the other is just waiting up there? Yes. Okay.
Scotty,
so here, I'm going to give you a suggestion right away.
Okay.
So when you go to approach him in the crate, I want you to always be bringing the e-collar over with you. Even if, obviously, if he doesn't have it on, you will get it on. But this is what needs to be nipped in the bud right away.
Okay.
So I want you to approach. Let's go to like a 30.
Okay.
And start to open that door. He starts to get forward. Give a shush and tap. Okay. It's like he heard me. Shh. Oh, and that's okay. Yep, we'll ignore him. You can go ahead and put him on a leash while he's out here.
Okay, hold that for me.
Good. And do you think he has contact? Would he normally feel a 30?
Yeah, he usually does.
Okay. So I'll grab that for you. And then go ahead and put him back in.
Scotty Kennel.
And then I'm going to help you with timing a little bit here and see if we have good contact. Open that up again. You feel free to use that door if you need to kind of like shut it in his face when he's trying to come out. Remind me, does he know a down?
Yes.
Ask him for a down.
Down.
Good.
Good.
And remember when we were in my upstairs portion of the kennel room, when we go to release him out, I want you to slow him down right away. So let's get his slip lead a little bit higher up on his neck. If he starts doing any sort of craziness, tell him shush for that. Just wait him out. You're doing just fine. Good. Now tighten it up. Just kind of like we're not even going to like feed into that. We will correct for it, but we're not going to like make a big deal about it. Good job, Claire. And I want you to, while he's in there, let's really make sure we have good contact. Because I have to go up pretty high in there. So feel the e-collar box. Make sure we really have it touching that skin. Maybe it's just from arousal, so I just want to make sure. Does it seem?
Yeah, it seems pretty
good?
Pretty snug, yeah.
Okay. Ask him for that down again.
Down.
Just want to see if he'll respond to lower numbers.
Down.
Good job, Claire. Stand up. Good. I want you to, for that little forward, just do a nice soft shh and take a step towards him. Tell him down.
Shh. Down. Shh.
Good job. Tell him again.
Down.
Good job, Claire. So what I'm thinking, is this relatively normal behavior?
This is
a little more
up.
amped with people in here and stuff like that.
Yep.
So if you're getting any sort of amped up like this, I know it's a pain in the butt, but like we have to take more time down here. Okay. So like with the e-collar, when you were telling him down, I just wanted to try something different with him. I was holding in that continuous pressure at a 7 out of 100, really low.
Okay.
Shh. Good. I just pressure went on the second he stepped out. Okay. Tell him down.
Down.
Good. Just an over-aroused dude. Tell him down again.
Down. Shh. Down.
Good job. You're keeping like a super calm energy, and that's exactly what we're looking for. Good.
Let's go.
Yep. Good job. That's really good effort. I really like that.
Let's go. Good.
Okay, and this, do you just kind of like get started? Do you tell him a heel? Do you just like start walking?
We usually just start walking. We'll do a LATSGO and go. Okay. Sometimes we'll let him go to the bathroom beforehand.
Do you think he needs to go?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, so give him a body break. Good job, yep.
Let's go.
Good. I'm gonna pass this off to you just so you can show me how you're normally doing stuff. And John, I know that obviously last time we got together. Can I give John the microphone just for a second?
Yep.
You can just put it on your shirt or hold it, whatever one works best for you. I'm obviously going to keep watching, but right now you guys look good. Okay. So what I want us to do here is when you're working on like kind of that, I can feel like he's with me, but he's also kind of pushing and he's getting aroused. Can we move into the street for a second on this next one, just so that we have some room to work? And sometimes I want you guys to think, maybe we're not going on the longest walk, but we're trying to be really intentional about how the walk is looking. Okay. Something that you can do to use the e-collar, and I'll show you for a second. He's like, not her again. So I'm gonna go down to like a lower number, and I'm just gonna make sure he's feeling it first. Watch out you don't get hit, Case. I could tell that he felt an 8. I'm gonna go up to, or because he was kind of like this, I'm gonna go down to a 6. Okay. So you'll have to remind me if I told you guys about this at the last lesson that we had. But if you're starting up, kind of just start telling him, heel or let's go, whatever you're gonna use. He starts to go ahead, hit the continuous, and bring him back.
Okay.
He's feeling really low numbers. This is 6.
Okay.
So see that? He's a smart dog. Like he wants to do, yeah, it's a good boy. Watch out, Case. Good. I'll tell you that again. I'm gonna take a lap towards you. Yep. Yeah, we'll take our time. The only reason I wanted to get off, it's just a little tight to do it there. Yeah. So watch, the continuous pressure goes on and I guide him. I'm actually gonna come down. I'm at a 6. I'm gonna come down to a 5. What I want you to think is that invisible wall is next to your leg. He starts to go past it, pressure on,
okay,
pressure off. Good boy.
Okay.
That's gonna be actually something he might start to enjoy to do with you guys, of like, I'm actually learning how to turn off this pressure at low numbers.
Okay.
So we're at a 5 right now. So he's learning that we don't go past this boundary. That's gonna be really nice for asking him for a heel. Good job, bud. And then if he goes to push ahead, pressure, heel.
Okay.
Good. When he gets to that spot. Okay. What's nice about that is you're not like this then the whole time. This, because he's actually, again, soft once you get that arousal out of the way. Good. So let me recap that. Yeah. And then I'm gonna have you take over with him. So think, he's getting past that leg. You might have to do this either in your driveway at first, or when it's not busy, you might be doing some down and backs before you're even going forward on the walk. Okay. He goes to get past that leg, pressure goes on the black stem, say heel, you guide him back. I call it a drop back. So I'm moving forward and I'm dropping back and off. I'm using a little leash for directional guidance, but it's not a pop, it's not firm, it's just directional. Like this is actually with no e-collar. Okay. Good. The more that he can like learn, I feel something, I'm turning it off, those e-collar stim corrections that are higher, we can move over here, Case, will feel much less overwhelming to him, okay? They're jamming.
Yeah, I recognize that car.
There's no missing that car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we should buy it.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be great. Can you imagine me just like put a canine logo on the back? You're like, okay, guys, pull it in. But okay, so that's gonna be a really nice thing. So when he then is getting like aroused by a squirrel, did we set his boost to anything?
It's 5 over.
That's what.
Okay, that's how it came at. Yeah. I'm gonna set yours differently. Oh, okay. So when you're out on the walk, I'm gonna put it to a 15.
Okay.
So any number it's at, then it'll jump by 15. Okay?
Okay.
So that'll be really, really nice, because I want you guys to get used to like using these lower numbers with him out on the walk, because he's actually giving maybe it's just also because he just had the come to Jesus moment, but he's giving very nice effort out on the walk right now.
Okay.
Good. He looks good.
Yeah.
Nice job. Exactly. Good job. You guys take direction really nicely. You're like, we're in it. We're like trying so freaking hard. Yeah, you guys are going to be dog trainers before you know it. I'm going to throw you off guard, so just be ready with stuff.
Nope.
Good job.
Good.
And will we always have to be sticklers about every little thing with him? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. But at least you're practicing this impulse control also out on the walk, so it hopefully then also connects to your cat. Because if he can't learn to like hear a ball and not be like, ugh, like he's gonna always be on with the cat, which is obviously your guys' biggest thing with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. Good job. I know it's so much easier said than done, but do you see how calm my energy is staying?
Yeah.
And I'm moving slow. He needs to feel, and again, I don't, your neighbor's probably gonna be like, geez, why is this person doing that? But like, shh, shh. No. I'm not tapping here. I want him to kind of, yeah, shake it off, buddy. Good, Scotty. Good.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yep. Good job, buddy. Good, Scotty. Good job, bud. Good. He needs to feel what winning feels like too. Of like, how can I? Like, I'm gonna test all this out a little bit.
Yeah.
Good. And I'll talk you through what I did.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. I like to find the combo between, look at how I have this leash right here. So I hook the leash onto my 2 fingers where the e-collar is. Okay. And I start walking so I can almost give the dog more room to make mistakes so that he can test out going, okay? And sometimes you are gonna get it where he fully goes, like he did with me with that dog. Yep. He went, I gave him just the 15 that we were at, or I think we were at like a 5 and I hit the 15. Okay. And then I just followed through with 1 leash pop. Scotty, let's go. And I kept moving. I didn't keep tapping. Okay. I just kept moving.
Okay.
And when he got a little like frustrated with me, I just kept it chill. Like,
okay.
I had my leash ready in case I needed to like hang him up a little bit. But I also want him good to be able to have a chance to do good. Yeah. He's not getting a chance to show like what he can potentially do. That's a really, like Casey said, a really tough situation for everyone involved. In Scotty too. I know we're looking at it as like, he's just being naughty, but like you guys feel uncomfortable too. That's him feeling uncomfortable. Yeah. So what I would say is that's obviously going to be, that was not perfect, but that was okay. Like we made it through. Yep. So the things I want you guys to try is try the initial stim pop, give him a little bit more leash. Okay. And then give him space and try to, even if it means you go to the opposite side, do some back and forths around the barking. Any dog you can use out windows, do that. The ones where it's like him passing, ideally again, if that car wouldn't have ran me over, I would have moved over because it's just like their dogs are unhinged. That's not setting anyone up for success. So I took it pretty easy on him. That's why I kind of had to like, just let's keep going. But then again, we're finding wins. Scotty.